when people I hate when people use the word preach. I'm not going to preach anything today. We've already put like a negative stigma on the word preach. So I don't necessarily consider what I do preaching. But so today, yo, bruh, how many times do we gotta do this? Stop telling me to check my fucking DM. Hey, bro, if I'm live right now, ask me what the fuck you gotta ask me right now. I'm clearly live. What on the fucking face of the earth do I need to check my DM for if I'm right here? Hey, get over here. All right, let's get it. Top of the morning, right? So the topic for today is the cycle. In the grand cycle, there's a grand cycle, a loop-de-loop cycle that is happening in the world right now. And with that cycle, and based on how that cycle works, right? Come on. With that cycle and based on how that cycle works, I tell everybody this. I've studied every religion front and back. Every religion you can possibly think of. Even the religions that you don't really know too much about. I've studied every religion from the front of the religion, to how it was created, to when it was created, to the back of every religion. And I've also flown out to the places to where these quote-unquote religions was created and talked to the people around the area and tried to find Aboriginal Native people around the area to speak to them about what they knew about back then, yada, 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 boom, boom, boom. Right? Regardless of whether you believe religion is fake, religion isn't fake. Whether you believe religion is fake or not, there's a lot of truth inside all religions, every religion. Actually, there's more truth than lies. It's just majority of the lies are manipulated to fit those who seek to destroy you. But if you apply a lot of this shit, if you apply it for the metaphorical standpoint of how some of this shit is written, if you actually calculate the triple and quadruple entendres of how some of this shit is religion written, and then you start to understand like the etymology of a lot of the shit in there, like religion has a lot of truth to it. A lot. Things like faith, things like manifestation, shit like that, right? Come on, Pix. Here, Roy. Here. Right? Things like faith, things like manifestation, things like belief, things like hope. Stuff like that is all essential. Right? Now, when you tie religion into like the conscious community, like everything is exactly the same, right? Instead of being Christ, be Christ-like, right? Don't follow his words, follow his action, right? Shit like that, like apply, pray, meditate. It's all the same thing, whatever. But one thing I've noticed throughout every form of religion, right? Roya, come on. One thing I've noticed with every, bro, when I say every, I mean every. One thing I have noticed with every form of religion is every form of religion speaks on the chosen people. Every religion that I've ever studied, unless there's some that I don't know nothing about, some secret shit in some cave somewhere. But every, when I say every, I mean every religion speaks on the chosen people. And I'm starting to really think about that. There's a chosen people. I'm starting to really think about a chosen people. And who is that chosen people? Now, I'm going to be all the way honest with y'all. God, or whoever you want to call the higher up creator, or whoever created human life, right? Whoever created human life, they created niggas different. Hear me out. Whoever created human life, via it be a god, or via it be an alien, an Anunnaki, whatever you want to call it. Whoever created human life, they created niggas something different. And niggas are different, very different. And the entire world knows this, right? Hear me up. Hear me when I say this. The entire world knows this. Everybody knows this. Dear non-black people in here, y'all clearly know y'all know we different. Agree? Some of y'all watch videos all night of black people and be asking y'all, say, how the fuck they do that? Agree? I mean, it's okay, dog. You know, I live in a world where it's okay to tell the truth. Yeah. Bro, so what I'm saying is this, right? What I'm saying is, you don't have to lie to me because I keep telling y'all I can read inside most of these niggas' heads. Here. Can't find it? Come on. So what I'm saying is this, right? Oh shit, this bitch always want to come over here. Hold on real quick, y'all. Come here, Royal. Come here. Hey, come here. Now. Here. Hey. right? Pixie, come here. Pixie, come here. Hey, come on. But like I was saying, right? So let's jump off of that for a second, and let's go into the cycle, right? We must go into the cycle, right? The overall cycle of life. Actually, I'll take y'all back to the house. Hold on real quick. Right? So we're going back into the overall cycle of life. Now, in all forms of religion, every book, every scroll, everything you can possibly think of, it speaks on a specific chosen people and a group of people. Now, you got to understand, history has a weird way of hiding. Right? History has a weird way of like not telling who that people is. So, we're going to go back to a specific time in the world. And there's some real live lies going on, or some real live fuckery going on in this scenario. So, two things that they have lied to us about, and it really doesn't make any sense, and I don't think people have, right? I don't think people have ever really thought about this. One, we have fell in love with the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. One, we as a people have fell in love with seeing a man on the cross bloody that's clearly not the right person, right? I think we all know that, right? Everybody knows that that ain't Jesus, right? Anybody in here still think that that's Jesus on the cross? Anybody? So we have fell in love with the wrong image. Right? We have fell in love with the wrong image of Jesus Christ. Now, this leads me, look, I'm about to give y'all an entire different perspective on life real quick. So, we have been trained to think that Jesus, quote unquote, that Jesus on the cross was a Jewish man and was beaten. We have been trained to believe that, right? Yo, you know what's crazy? Look, my battery, hear me out, y'all. Just hear me out. My shit about to die. My battery was literally at 98%, bro. I just started talking about this Jesus shit, and my battery just jumped down to 10%. Bro, I swear these niggas be doing some shit, bro. I swear that shit wow. Anywho, bro, my shit just jumped down to 10%, bro. This shit is crazy, my nigga. All right. Bam. Fuck it. Let's ride it out. So, the image of Jesus is wrong. And we have been trained to believe in the world's eyes that somebody hung a Jewish man to the cross. Now, if we all know that that wasn't Jesus, and that's not what a fucking native Jewish person looks like, then we have to question the Holocaust. If that wasn't Jesus on the cross, and that's not what a Jewish person looks like, then we have to question the whole Holocaust. We got to question all of it. If the Jesus that we seen is not what a Jewish person is supposed to look like, then the Holocaust niggas wasn't real neither. None of that shit was real, bro. All that shit is Photoshop back in the days. I don't believe none of it. Nope. I don't believe none of it. So, I came to the final conclusion. All of those shits they said, look, bro, when you start doing the history, you remember how they said they did experiments on all type of Jews and shit, gas chambers and all that? Man, hell no. They was doing all that shit on niggas, bro. They ain't do none of that shit. Bro, how the fuck Jewish niggas run the world now if y'all been in gas chambers and all type of shit? Man, Hitler was a Jewish himself. How the fuck Jewish niggas run everything when, nigga, y'all was just in gas chambers? So y'all went from gas chambers to running. Look, what I'm saying is this, bro. When you start looking at all the experiments and all the shit that's happened to niggas over the... Bro, a Jewish nigga is a fake. A Jew nigga is black. So I'm starting to question. I ain't even questioning it. I ain't, my nigga, you think they just created Photoshop? You think Photoshop is new? Photoshop ain't new, nigga. That shit old. They been had it way back in the days. I don't believe none of that shit. These niggas been fucking over niggas from the beginning of time, bro. So then when you go do the history, you look at all the experiments they did with black people, syphilis, all type of STDs, disease, all type of, man, testing and all type of shit. Bro, it was us. It was us, bro. And they really put their faces in the image so people could feel sad. It was us. They been fucking over us, but they was like, we ain't gonna... You ever notice they don't really show... You ever notice in the history books, they don't really show the torturing that they did to black people? They don't... You don't hear about experiments. You don't hear about none of that. You just hear they hung and raped black people. You don't really hear what they did to us. You don't really hear the malpractice that they did to the females and shit like that, like ovary changes and closing up reproductive systems. You don't really hear about none of that. You just hear about slavery and you hear about people working in hard labor. And then when you hear about the Jewish people, oh, they was put in concentration camps. They were tortured in gas chambers. Do you hear all type of shit? Man, I don't want to hear it. This is another form of identity theft, bro. This is a form of identity theft. None of them niggas got hurt. None of them niggas got hurt, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. None of them niggas got hurt, bro. None of them niggas got hurt, bro. None of them. Those all niggas, bro. Everybody. Now, we all familiar with, you gotta think, ish. What is ish, my nigga? What the fuck is a ish? When you say that nigga nice-ish, that nigga kinda nice-ish. When you put a ish on anything, nigga, that mean a little bit. Nigga, when you put an ish on anything, nigga, that shit mean kind of. It means, ish means semi. Nigga, when you put an ish on anything, nigga, it mean shit a little bit. So what the fuck is a Jewish? What the fuck is a Jewish? I just want to know, G. What on the God's green earth is a Jewish? Somebody lying, G. Somebody lying, G. Somebody lying, G. They lying. Somebody lying. You ain't really a Jew. You lying. Somebody lying. You ain't really a Jew. You lying. You ain't. So, when they speak on, because I always wanted to know this. If Hitler and the Nazis was repping white power and white power people would low-key run everything, then how the Jewish run everything too? Something ain't adding up, G. And then conscious niggas be saying stupid shit. Them Jews own the media and the Nazis own the world. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Conscious niggas be saying stupid shit. The Jewish people own the media, and the Nazis, the German Nazis own the... Wait, something ain't making sense. Come on. Hold on, y'all. My phone might die. I'm trying to get to my charger real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right. So what I've been trying to understand is, do Jewish people own all the TVs and radio stations and all that shit, or do white people own it? Like, I'm trying to figure this out. This one place that I'm completely confused. Right. Do Jewish people run the whole world, or do white people run the whole world? Do Nazis run the whole world, or do Jewish people run the world? And that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted somebody to say. I'm in the business. What's your name? Autumn Lewis. I'm in this rap game, and when I see anybody you ain't black, you white to me. If you ain't black, you white. That's how I view the world. I don't be like, oh, that nigga British or that nigga Scottish. Bitch, you white. I see a Jewish nigga, white. I see a white nigga, white. I see a Scotland nigga, white. Ain't no motherfucking difference. That's like a nigga. That's like a nigga seeing a Jamaican and a nigga seeing a motherfucking Belizean and be like, yo, they ain't the same. That's a Jamaican and a Belizean. Bitch, them niggas black. Nigga, police ain't gonna be like, nah, you a Jamaican, you okay, and you a Belizean. Nah, bitch, in the police report gonna say 2 black males did a robbery. But look, right? What I'm saying is this. I've come to the final conclusion, and you know what happened when I come to the final conclusion. I've came down to the final conclusion that everybody in history and everything they ever told us, all the niggas was black. Everybody. You know what's crazy? Today, I seen an ad on Facebook that said they're going to be giving shit back to the Aboriginal Australian people. Now, you know what's fucked up? In history, I'm talking about in school. Now, you know what? Look, hear me out. I went to school in the 90s. I graduated high school in 2003. I'm not a young nigga. But out of my entire life in school, I never knew that black people started in Australia first. I never knew that. We're talking about my entire childhood. I never knew that, like, there was Aboriginal dark people in Australia. Nigga, I thought Australia was the crocodile hunter nigga and his family. I thought that the crocodile hunter niggas, it was a feisty one, mate. It was a whopper. I thought them was Australians. I thought that them was the Australian niggas. Until I got older and I started doing my research, and I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me it was black niggas in Australia first? Wait, hold up. It was black niggas in Hawaii first? Like before the Samoan looking ones came? Because a Samoan is pretty much a Chinese mixed with black. So wait, there was black people in America before the slave trade? Wait, what the fuck is going... Bro. Bruh. So, what I'm saying is this. We're going back to the cycle. Don't ever forget this word. The cycle. The cycle. Excuse me, I'm eating some potato chips and they're very good. The cycle, right? We're going back to the cycle. The overall cycle of life. You know what's fucked up? When somebody posts a picture of a Native American and it's like, it looked like a Jesus looking nigga with like feathers on his head. You know what's fucked up? When somebody posts a Native American family and it looked like, you know what we perceive to be Indian. See? This nigga just said, I'm Native and black. What type of shit is that? Y'all, look, bro. I want y'all to pay attention to how psychologically fucked we are. This nigga just said, I'm Native and black. Y'all see what the fuck I'm talking about? You see what the fuck I'm talking about? That shit was very cringeworthy. That shit was extremely cringe, bro. I'm like cringing to like a cringeolio. But Pete, so we going back to the cycle, right? There's Aboriginal people in America too. There's Aboriginal people everywhere. Right? There's Native people everywhere, and all natives in every place of this entire planet is fucking dark, including China. There is native Chinese people. I hope y'all know that. There is native Chinese niggas, and they're all dark. So, listen to me. We're going back to the cycle. The overall cycle. We're going back to the cycle. If you do your overall history, and I'm not talking about reading from books. Listen to me. I'm going to make something loud and clear. A lot of people ask me, what books do I read? Now listen, hear me out. A lot of people ask me this. I get a lot of kids every day in my DM. They ask me, yo, Dave, what books do you read? And I have to tell them, I don't really read books. I use my money to fly out to go see, and I speak to the people around the area. I don't really care about reading because English itself is almost a trap to where it don't really allow you to fully study. So what I did is I learned multiple language, or if it's a place where I don't know the language, I'll take about 3 to 4 months to study the language and understand the language. Then I'll fly out and speak to native people that don't even have access to a cell phone. Right? So I'll go around and I'll speak to native people and I'll ask them about things that happened and what did people look like back then, or do you recall this or recall that? So what they were telling me and what most native people tell me is people invade with a 1,000-year plot. This is what I got from, my girl is Middle Eastern. I've been to Kandahar, I've been to Pakistan, I've been all that shit. But right? So what everybody tells me when we're in native lands and you're speaking to like native people, everybody, like, you can go to any town and they'll tell you the dark people live over there. You know that, right? You know you can go to Afghanistan right now and there's like a hood where the black Afghanistan's at, because the lighter Afghanistan niggas don't like the darker ones. Am I speaking anybody's Afghan? Anybody in here Middle Eastern who wants to agree? Oh, this little white out here. Anybody in here Middle Eastern want to agree? Right? We all know that segregation exists even in certain communities. Lighter, darker exists in certain communities, or in all communities. Even in the black community, if you blacker, niggas be like, that nigga black, this a bitch, black ass nigga. Hey, Black J, check it out. Right? So every area that you can possibly go to has a spot where the dark niggas at, because dark niggas somehow like to hang together. So every fucking country, wherever you go, it's gonna be an area where it's some blacker niggas than the other black niggas. All around the world. The darker you are, the more your ass will be pushed to the corner. Right? So when I get to these places, I'll ask, hey, do you know if there's like a native tribe or some? Yo, what the fuck is that? Right? So they'll point me in a direction, and normally when you go to these countries, like the darker niggas, bro, look, what I'm saying is this: there's a native group everywhere on the planet. Yeah, you know I shook the bag, nigga running out. Nigga shit getting low, had to get them little bottom bottom chips at the bottom. That's how you know I'm a real nigga from the street. And the nigga shake the bag. Shit, nigga, hurry up, get up here. But up. So, what I'm saying is this, right? Going back to the cycle. Keep that keyword in your mind. Keyword cycle. So what I'm saying is every time you go to a native tribe somewhere, you can even do this in Alaska. There's dark ass niggas in Alaska. Like Alaska's been conquered. Hawaii's been conquered. Every place you could, all the islands, nigga, everywhere has been conquered, bro. And there's always native people there, right? And you go talk to the native tribes, and the native people will tell you. They will tell you there's a 1,000-year plot after colonization. First is look, let me tell you how this shit works. I'm going to explain to you how it works. Before they even land somewhere, listen to me. Before they even land anywhere, before they even conquer, it doesn't just start off with war. The first thing is chemical warfare. Spray above, drop, weaken. Once you're weakened, then they send in biological chemical warfare. Then the next thing will be bugs, like mosquitoes and shit like that, bugs, rats, and all type of other shit to eat crops, rabbits, all type of shit. Then they come with that. Then, after the people are weakened and the numbers are down, listen to me. After the people are weakened and the real live Trojan horse, bro. After the people are weakened and the numbers are down, then they invade with army. Once they invade with manpower, then they confiscate and take women. Destroy all the men. Take women. They'll keep maybe 1 or 2 alpha males for breeding purposes. 1 or 2 alpha males for breeding purposes. Feed him so he can stay strong and healthy, breeding purposes, just so they can get more females, more solid black-fisted dog. I breed dogs. I know how this shit works. After that, they'll take the women. Once they got children, they have empty hard drives. Once you have native children, you have empty hard drives. If I raise a Caucasian child right now, he'll be a 100% gang member on a set. Right? Once you got children, babies, they are empty hard drives. You can literally program them however you want to program them. So, children, not only children, you can genetically breed. We all know that slave masters bred with 95% of the slaves. My grandmother was mixed and she was a slave. Her grandparent, she's a product of a slave master fucking one of the slaves. My grandmother was mixed. Because we all know the slave owners get tired of fucking them bunk ass white bitches. We all know that. It's true. Don't lie. All non-black niggas really beat they meat in the ebony section. Don't lie. Selective breeding. Who you fucking? Paris Hilton? Man, nobody wanna fuck no bunk ass Paris Hilton. You don't get this skinny ass bitch the fuck out of here. Nobody trying to fuck Paris Hilton. Nobody trying to fuck these bum ass bitches, bro. These bitches look like men. Do you see any of these bitches from back in the days? Did you look at any of the women? We talk about like in the 1300s and shit. Did you look at how the women looked in the 1300s? Man, you don't get, man, Mona Lisa was high-key trash. I'm just keeping it a beam, my nigga. Mona Lisa like a 5. I'ma keep it all the way factual, G. Mona Lisa low-key trash, like dummy trash. She like a 3. So could you, peep this. Could you imagine being around Mona Lisas and Paris Hiltons all your life, right? Now peep this, we talking about Christopher Columbus, right? So can you imagine being Columbus? You on your boat, you feel me? You around Mona Lisas and all these stick figure looking bitches don't got no ass, no titty, they don't got no lips, they don't got no shapes, they don't got nothing. They just got a coochie hole in the booty, right? So can you imagine you get off the boat, you feel me? You make a left through some bushes and something and see an African festival going down? You seeing all these thick-ass African bitches twerking, big-ass titties, jiggling, ass, thick, thighs. Man, you going for the rape. ASAP. Rape. Can you imagine a nigga been on a boat with a Paris Hilton looking bitch for 7 months? You get off the boat and see a thick-ass Swahili bitch in the middle of the jungle shaking ass. You gonna be rock hard. Bro. My nigga, I'm just keeping it all the way a billion, my nigga. Look at they bitches from the early 1300s and 1500s. These bitches was high-key ugly. Bro, look at all these bitches from the medieval times and shit. Bitches ain't have no swag. Bitches was dirty. All type of shit. Can you imagine making the left through motherfucking nigga, through the Sahara Desert somewhere? You made a left, you done went through the Congo, seen a thick-ass African bitch. And you know our sisters used to get it back in the day. They used to do it on chuck the walla walla, chuck the walla walla, chuck the walla walla, chuck the walla walla, king the walla walla, ching the walla. You know, you feel me? You know how the Belizean clubs be. Can you imagine the first time Christopher Columbus went to a Belizean club? Can you imagine Christopher Columbus first time in the Belizean club? He been around these no dancing ass. Oh, y'all niggas disgust me. You gotta think, he been around these no dancing ass high up queens who be so fucking bougie with they fake ass girdle, you know, cause all them bitches wore girdles and wigs and makeup and all type of shit. Can you imagine Christopher Columbus around all these fake ass bitches? They just dummy fake, and then he fuck around, see a natural African bitch in the woods somewhere. He finna be doing freak. Bro, he finna be doing all type of freak. Bro, I can only imagine what type of freaky things they was doing to them big old thick ass black bitches back in the days. But anywho, all right, let's get back to the cycle. We can't be getting too much off course. Okay? Let's stick to the cycle. All right. So, the ultimate cycle, right, is to destroy native people, but not only to destroy them, because if they wanted to destroy us, they could have wiped us all out completely. They could have just came to the earth and bombed it, and I think they did that before. And like I said, we must question everything. So let's go back to native. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm almost to the point to where I don't even think there were dinosaurs. And you know, they say most of the fossils we see and all that shit is fake, like raptors and all that shit. I don't even think they were dinosaurs. What's up, sis? I don't even think they was dinosaurs, right? I think all of that shit a bluff. Like, I think everything a bluff. Like, I think like we was cool, like everybody was on Earth, we was already chilling, and I think they like sent the atom bomb. I don't think that shit had nothing to do with dinosaurs, right? Nah. All animals been the same. I ain't trying to hear no woolly mammoths and all them. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Because if it was, then there'd still be some. You couldn't have just killed all the dinosaurs. Nah, nigga. Nah. You couldn't have killed all of them. I ain't trying to hear no motherfucking woolly mammoths and brontosauruses and all that. I ain't trying to hear it. Nope. I ain't trying to hear no pegosauruses, long necks, and all that. Oh, nope. I finally get it. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, what happened to Samaria and all them things? See, I ain't know about that. What happened to Samaria and them? What happened to Atlantis and all them things that we know about, but they don't exist no more? What happened? Yeah, alright. So it just so happened that the Samarias and the Atlantises and all that just randomly disappeared with the dinosaurs. Oh, okay, alright. Alright. Alright, okay. What I'm saying is this. I came to the final conclusion of a final conclusion. We was already here first, G. They did. I think, look, you know how they say a meteor hit the planet? Cause think about this, G. Oh, no, hey, oh. Think about this. Why the fuck ain't no more meteors hit the planet? Huh? I'm just trying to, hey, G, I'm just saying, we should at least got about a few more rocks hit since then. We ain't had a meteor shower in some billions of years. Something ain't adding up, G. We should at least see a big-ass rock fly by. We ain't even seen a rock fly by, G. We should have at least seen a few rocks fly by the earth. We ain't even seen nothing fly by. And don't tell me no shooting star is a meteor. A motherfucking meteor. Don't tell me that. I ain't trying to hear no shooting star is a meteor, because I've seen a shooting star shoot upwards. Sometimes them bitches don't come from down to the ground. I seen one going out towards the space area. Oh, hell no. Man, go to the desert one of these days and watch shooting stars. Bitch, them bitch be shooting in every form of direction. Bitch, the bitch be going up, left, side, shooting star my ass. Look, I came to the final conclusion of a final conclusion. Right? And this is my final conclusion. We was all chilling on this earth. But look, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all. Like, you know how they say, like, you know, humans evolved from chimpanzees? Cause look, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, this word the cycle. Don't forget the cycle. You know how they say humans evolved from chimpanzees, right? I'm just saying, what did a chimpanzee evolve from? See, this what y'all ain't never thinking. You got to think back, going back to the cycle. If humans evolved from chimpanzees, what the fuck did the chimpanzee evolve from? I'm just trying to figure out, G. Right? But peep this. Look, black people, I want y'all to think about this. You know how black people always be like, we was here first. So, listen, cycle, keyword, cycle. If black people, because look, white people, I'm on y'all side now. I'm about to go against the grain. I know a lot of the white people was in here quiet. They wasn't really saying nothing. But dear white people, we about to get on these black niggas' heels. So if you white, now is the time to be on my side. Now listen, black people. I fuck with y'all, but nigga, we got some talking to do. Alright. If black people was here first, G. If black people was here first, how we got here? How did it, how? See, this the answer that none of these black conscious niggas got. How did we get here? Who started it? Hey! Come on, white people. Come on, y'all. Now time is now to tell them. Dear black people, how did we get here? Who was the first nigga on the planet? Who was the first nigga on the planet? I know we all like to claim you feel me? I know we all like to claim that we was aboriginals and things. But I'm just trying to say, G, how did we get here? Thank you, King Grizz. Thank you. I am King Grizz. Thank you. We're going back to the cycle. Wait, hold on. Hey, y'all, wait. I need all of y'all to come back in here. I'm about to log off and come back in. Everybody come back. Hold on.